the site in half with smokes and throw smoke into jungle and connector, but not the stairs, to leave that bit open. And also, there is a blind spot in connector itself, where I was causing some shenanigans. You can find that on my own YouTube account, but I'm not here to plug, here to cast. I couldn't find anything that rhymed with plug, Dan. So I just went straight to cast.
Thug?
I'm not here to plug, I'm here to thug.
Yeah. Thugnificent.
Any
Okay.
excuse to say that.
Pretty much.
Okay, so we have some early map control here from Luminosity. It looks like they're holding smokes to go into the B bomb site. I think is that a platform smoke which bounces down into plat? Indeed, it is. So this is almost a fake here. Bit of a weird one, because I don't know. I mean, we saw. Actually, I'll talk about it later. Let's see. Lex is in CPO at the moment, so he can stop the flank. That's one of Key's smokes actually, which smokes the middle area. You can defend that from connector as well. And Lex has got the flank, and there won't be a flank in time. He's just going to get shot straight in the face, though, so that's going to be that. 2 versus 4 here. Luminosity looking unlikely to take the round, but all it requires is a few headshots at the right time. Flom versus the whole world. He wants to throw the Molotov to stop the defuse here, but there is no defuse just yet, and he's going to be facing everyone in the kitchen sink at the same time. He will fall. They've got the plant, though, so we may see a 3rd round buy from them.
Yeah, the cool thing also about the round that you're talking about is that originally, like the original of that was created by Na'Vi actually quite a long time ago, almost probably a year ago almost. But not many teams really used it. Titan had their own kind of variant of it, and that they used later towards last year. And but we haven't seen it too much in the European scene now, so it's quite cool to see now a new take on it from Key, who do study the European scene quite closely.
Luminosity pretty much went for the Na'Vi B fake there, but instead of throwing the smoke from T spawn, they threw it from B, then ran through another smoke and just got slaughtered. So I don't know, it was a bit weird. We saw Oceana try the same thing with a little variation, didn't work either, and now it is going to be the eco here for Luminosity. So we do expect them to get cut down. The bomb is almost going to get planted, but a double nade from a Dren is going to put a stop to that.
Volvo, please. Nitro's crosshair was like on that guy's face.
He wasn't running, Dan. That's why I didn't get
He wasn't what?
He wasn't running. You got to run with pistols.
No, it's a USP. It's super accurate. Just stand there, aim,
No,
guys.
you got to run.
This is not Tech 9.
If it's pistols, you must run.
This is not Tech 9. Okay, so Dren's going to go for the fast push into Palace there, just jumping straight across with the AWP. Going to find nothing, though, as we do have the bulk of Luminosity running up middle, looking for that close play on connector, but it's Alish who is holding it down so far. Lex not all too distracted by that. Going to go straight up there, gets a good chunk of damage onto Alish, but he's still standing. And he's going to be able to... Actually, no, he goes down. I thought he'd get the frag, but it's a 2-on-2 now. This pistol play from Luminosity is certainly providing for their team. Nitro going to be able to take down Flom. And it's all on Hades now. He's going to be sprinting over towards B, and he might even be able to get the plant down if he's able to get a quick frag onto Daps, who is holding the angle.
Ooh, he's an underpass. It's all to play for now. He should be expecting a 1v1 regardless of where he goes. While there's a bit of downtime here, just got to note that Frost just charged up short, jumped into CPL very, very fast indeed. Tried to stop the rotation from the B bomb site. Got one of the frags, didn't manage to get the second, but now again, it is Hades versus 2 here. 35 seconds on the clock.
Nitro's position is really unlikely. You would expect Nitro to be playing CT here.
Dan, is he going to... Oh, I thought he maybe... Is he going to go CPL to B? Is he going to get the flank onto Daps? Surely he's not going to be expecting somebody to come behind him from shop. Although with the time passed, he may have an inkling. Hades needs to find this frag fast. Is he going to see Daps' gun ticking out? 10 seconds remain. He needs 4 seconds to plant the bomb here. Oh. Just didn't look in the right place.
That was pretty gangster moves there from Hades, but he didn't get quite lucky enough in the end. But yeah, it's quite a battle in trying to predict where they should be. Nitro, on the A side of things, being in Palace as he was, that's actually not one of the first spots you'd think about. Like the first spot you're thinking about is CT, because that's so safe. It's the safest spot, really. But anyway, we're into this next round, and we've got all the orbs. We've got 2 orbs here, Flom and Frost. For Luminosity.
And let's not forget the AWP on a Dren as well. Carried on from the previous round where we did see him charge straight into Palace. Back again with another one. So Is he going to be an information player from the CTs? We've got some nades coming in towards the short area, but short is in control of Luminosity, as is the rest of mid. Hades, though, will fall first to Nitro. Next is going to get the opening onto the B bomb site, but there is still another player there in the apps at the moment, and there's a rotation towards shop. That was a Liege, now heading into CPL. But the T's with so much control at the moment. 50 seconds left though. Both bomb sites still in control of Liquid. They just need to put the right people in the right place. Flom going to take down a Dren. The bomb is in T spawn, heading towards A at the moment. They've got one person lower, one person Palace, who is starting to peak as well.
Nitro has to come out huge here for his team. He's the only point of contact directly on the bomb site. Flash goes in for Nitro to pick up the kills, gets one, tries to chase down the next one. He's going to get it. He gets both players, and Elige is going to finish off Lex. And that is the end of the round. Liquid 4-0. Good team play in the end.
No fear from Liquid, just a solid defense there. Great teamwork with Daps backed up by Adren on this team. You know there's going to be some good calling. So a solid 4-0, and they are 4-0 in the league as well, so 4-0, 4-0 for Liquid. Nades, lots of nades coming in for the mid area. We should expect to see Connector and CPL smoked, and that is exactly what is happening. That is a smoke I've gone through recently as well, and again they're charging through towards CPL, but the bomb is going to be down on the wrong side of the smoke here for Luminosity. They are on the eco though, 2 surviving, and this is pretty much business as usual on an anti-eco. Hades, only one left. See if he can find any frags. A bit of tap dancing on Nitro's head there, but didn't get enough bullets to take him down. So no damage done to Liquid in this round.
Yeah, and this is a team that you would expect on paper to certainly have the rather large edge over Luminosity, especially on a map like Mirage, where certainly, I mean, we haven't even seen, we're not going to see the T side of Team Liquid for a while, but I would imagine that, you know, it's going to be quite impactful, quite scary. But going to see a quick push here by Daps into Palace to pick up any T's, and he will find Hades lurking around, as Luminosity were looking for that faster play on A. And the thing about this is that they have 2 AWPs, so this is going to be awkward, because if the CTs correctly counter grenade here with counter smokes and flashes, how on earth is Flom and Frost going to get any angles to use those AWPs to get the position to get onto the site, yet let alone get the bomb down?
Yeah, look how Liquid's positioning as well. They had Nitro in a close position, but it didn't work out for him. He was facing the wall so his teammates could flash, but he went down anyway. 3 versus 3 now. Bomb site still in control of Liquid, but for how long? We've got smokes coming down. The T's starting to push as well. Nades being thrown, but no damage done yet. Saw a head, did a Dren, but didn't get a frag. Goes for a second attempt, still no frag, but he's got some information for his team to hold angles. More flashes coming in now, and the frags start to go the way of Luminosity. Daps, only one remaining versus 2 here, but he's got an M4 versus 2 warps. If he can go for a wide peek, maybe he can get a frag here. They're trying to wallbang the box. No damage done yet by other side. Nades coming in. This is hard for both teams. Flashes. Team T's going to flash themselves. The Tech9 coming out, but it's going to be the AWP to finish things off here. Huge damage done to both teams. Only one AWP will survive there.
But Luminosity, they can't afford to lose this round now. They're going to get completely money screwed if they do. And Liquids, that shouldn't have worked. I mean, they were rushing up with 2 AWPs. That's crazy. Absolutely nuts. But Liquids, they did get defeated there. Flom going to go for the quick timing pick there up the A slope. There's no one on A, just one player, because Liquid are pushing Liege up middle. They've got the support there. Flom picks up Nitro, the only player on A. That's going to force Liege back to try to cover that hole that has been created by Luminosity. But what are they going to go with? Because right now, it's like they're going to try to push in for a B play, as they have rotated everyone into middle. In fact, actually giving themselves options to adapt, because they aren't going to go through towards B apps, so they can hit A or B right now.
We've seen fast short plays, we've seen jumps into CPL for Luminosity, but they've only got 1 round to the 5 of Team Liquid so far. Team Liquid being allowed to build their economy for the most part. Still some huge walls of attrition going on. Rounds where only 1 person survives, but it's Liquid who are getting numbers on the dial. Look at that peek from Adren there. He's jumping on top of the box where you can boost someone to find out the locations and then just side strafing and getting the frag. Daps taking down the bomb. Very strong position now versus Lex. No flash going to come in for these T's to try and take out his position, but he's just going to back up and get eliminated. So Lex versus 3. In control of the bomb, but not in control of the map, Dan.
Yeah, this is a really rough spot here for Lex. Again, If Luminosity lose this round, they're completely money screwed, meaning their bonus has been reset, and there's nothing in the coffers. That means eco time, eco city for Luminosity. So rough stuff for them. Is they created that opportunity out of the most unlikely of rounds with that 4-man barrel up the T-slope, including 2 AWPs. They made it work somehow, but they fell just a little bit short here, and Liquid are going to take control of the match once again. 6-1, eco now for Luminosity.
It's beautiful to watch those 2 nades come flying out of the T-spawn B apps entrance area to consistently smoke off mid, smoke off connector. Ooh, look what Nitro's reduced to try and get some vision. He does get a frag with it as well, so very nice play by him. And again, when the smoke is like that, then it hasn't landed properly. It's down 1 step, which gives CT's vision over the top. If it lands perfectly, it goes up 1 more step, and you cannot see anything through it whatsoever. Another standard anti-eco round from Liquid, and they're just building their lead right now, like Lewis Hamilton, Dan.
And I mean, if they lose this one, they're still only getting 2,400 in the bank. That's going to be enough for them to buy up. So when they're purchasing all this stuff, they're saying, okay, if I do the math here, if I add 2,400 to what I have left, we're going to still be able to have a strong buy. But
look at this, Dan.
The big push in middle. Again, it's actually Nitro this time, not Unleashed, going up mid. There's no support here. He's completely alone against these T players, and he's spraying them down. Only gets 2 frags with it, but spots the bulk of the remainder of the lineup for Luminosity.
Look at the damage done. Flom is running around with 1 HP. Adrendo going for the big green gun. Wants to finish him off with style. Does it. Sorry, that's Frosty takes down. Flom falls soon after. 2 people down this time, but again, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world here for Team Liquid. AWP does survive as well. Very important point. So, again, you know, Nitro is charging up mid on his own, but it's Nitro after all.
So Flom right now, he's going to be the guy to really look at, because he's
Dan.
fast timing onto slope. That's what he's going to go for. Let's see if he can get the pick. Okay, he's just going to get naded. They're going to play it safe. They've got 3 players close to the slope. They want that fast push here. They're mixing in the aggression. So unpredictable, a Liquid. What are they going to pull out here? There's Flom from the top with the AWPs. Teammates going down. He's going to go down. Nitro with both frags. And what a Luminosity left with. Nothing but shambles.
Dan, this is violence. It's too early to see this kind of brutality. This is not Mortal Kombat, Dan. This is Counter-Strike.
Absolutely ridiculous is what it is.
They're being pulled limb from limb. It's like Quan Chi's fatality in MK4. I'm not ready for this, Dan. I'm a grown man. I'm almost in tears.
I love this, though, from Liquid, because they know when to throw in that brutality. They know when to get aggressive and to throw the other team off. They got all the economy to play with, to take these risks. So it's good to see that from them. But here we go. In goes Frost with the kill onto Nitro to try to bring things back into the favor of Luminosity. But they got ways to go before that's going to happen. But Anger's going to take down Adrenaline. There's a player in Sandwich. He's really low. Will he get the drop on Frost? Looks like he will. They can't adjust in time. And that is another round going to Liquid off the back of a great aggression.
Dan, in Mortal Kombat 4, Quan Chi's fatality, right? He pulls off someone's leg and then he beats them to death with their own leg.
Nice.
The game's not over yet, and they are on the favoured side. But in these first 10 rounds, this is what Liquid are doing right now. This is what they're doing. And New Boy Elige, at the beginning of the previous round, which is why I was trying to interrupt you, he was 14-2.
Nice.
He's a monster.
Nice.
A monster which has been unleashed.
And he's been playing, actually, generally speaking, but he's been mixing up a little bit, but he's been an A-man for them. But here we go. Once again, the Tech 9s, direct 9s trying to wreak havoc. It's going to be a team kill from Daps onto Elise with the grenade, but it's not going to matter too much here, or shouldn't at least. Adren going to miss the opportunity onto Flom there. That's going to leave it 2-on-2. One thing to note, though, is that there is no armor on these 2 remaining players. One well-placed. Oh, they don't have a HE to place. There is some fire on Fugly, though. We'd expect that to come out at any moment. Here it is.
I think Flom should just keep the Tech 9 out.
Yeah, probably smart. But it's going to be Frost to take down Fugly on the stairs. So they're playing well with this. And I don't think we saw the fire even come out from Flom there in the end. As the Dren goes over the top with the AWP, goes to the no-scope and won't connect. And Luminosity, they can't win their buy rounds, but they win the round with their Rec-9s.
Absolutely. Like some picked up an M4 on the site, but from the range the CTs would be at, honestly, better off with a Tech 9. You can continue running with it. It's going to be a one-shot where the M4 isn't. Not that it should be, it shouldn't be. But yeah, just abuse what you got.
Absolutely. It's the name of the game. More default setup here from Liquid in this round.
Abuse what you got. Actually, I'm just going to leave that there.
All right. Well, I mean, Nitro is going to be thinking about abusing his position. He's actually going up the stairs, just repositioning.
Oh, look at Elise coming in for the pop flash here. This is the teamwork I'm talking about. Boom. Anger's going to have a very good angle though, but the teamwork, it was still
stellar,
exquisite. Dan, it was exquisite.
It was
normally I'd say stellar. Today I'm saying exquisite.
It was magnificent.
What, you John Cena?
No.
Do you know who John Cena is, Dan?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Isn't he like some R&B dude? I don't know.
Yes, that's exactly who he is.
All right, well, we got the push now. It's going to be executed in. Adren is going to do some executions of his own, though, taking down Lex on the entry. And it's going to be a Luminosity stuck in the mud here. They can't quite seem to get up into position, but slowly after making way with these frags, they are going to get themselves onto the plant. And there's Fugly now with that spray. Will find nothing, but there is a shiny Asimov potentially to pick up, but he's going to stick with the rifle. Fugly picks up Hades, but the trade is real. And we got ourselves a 9-3. So Luminosity picking up some rounds in the end, and the money of Liquid is waning. It wanes.
Again, while they kind of got beasted first 10 rounds, it could still end 9-6 here. All to play for here for the Luminosity.
So
ooh, I'm curious to see, is this the...
Ooh, look at it soar gracefully.
That is a nice mid-smoke. But people have a lot of trouble trying to find consistent mid-smokes. I'm wondering if that one is any better. We did see a jump into underpass here. And there's Fugly, who did jump into underpass, so he will find a frag. It's going to be some guns picked up here for Liquid. They've got an AWP. They also have an AK now, and they still have the CZ in play.
This really sucks here for Luminosity. Anger's going to get himself out of dodge past that angle that was held by Adren with the AWP. So keeping himself alive is important in a scenario like this when he needs to gather with his team. They are too spread out, really. They need to get situations where they can positively trade. And you can see they are gathering up together now.
That was a screenshot opportunity, if ever I've seen one. Producer Reese, he's like silver 3 when it comes to screenshots, honestly. And I think it's de-ranking that.
De-ranking as time goes on. Okay, well, Nitro once again, such a key position. He's got Daps to play with on the site, and it's going to be down to these two with these pistols. This can still be saved here by Luminosity. Going to be making their presence known, but Adren still on the angle here from jungle. Gets the shot onto Frost, and now it's on to the two remainders, but Nitro with the CZ.
Told you it was still in play, baby.
Picks it up, 10-3.
Did he actually miss? He tried to E the AK and he missed it.
Oh.
But do you know what?
It happens sometimes, doesn't it?
E-ing weapons is so unreliable. Sometimes it just plain doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
It doesn't work for me because the E button is forwards. So.
Because no.
I use T for you.
Well, I'm surprised any button works for you, Dan, considering all you have is W on your Razer keyboard.
Well,
this is a buy round.
Looking like the same story for Luminosity. Flom was pretty far forward there. And he does get eliminated, though. And look at his presence from Liquid. Actually, they're going to fall back with Fugly. He's actually going to rotate back towards B here, as they are going to have this man pushed up middle looking for the flank. They know what's going on. Oh, Nitro's got his knife out. Oh, he's going to run. Hightails it out of there. And this is quite smart by him, not to try to commit for the frags, but just getting out alive is smart, definitely, because he knows exactly what's going on here.
He's continuing to charge. The hunt is on. They're like a pack of dogs chasing a rabbit right now. But they won't find him. One man advantage. They're just not stopping. They're going all the way. Nitro's going to hear them, though. He's going to make the call to his teammates. You can see Daps is in position to stop a bomb plant here. So many angles to look as they emerge onto the bomb plant. Will they look for Daps? That is the question. Bomb plant is going to be played for short, which is just where they came from, which makes sense. Daps going for a bit of team damage there. Doesn't manage to finish off Frost. He will fall, though. Lex versus 2, and he hasn't got control of the bomb site.
Oh,
he's going to get shot in the face, Dan.
The QQ.
The QQ.
That's not a spot for a QQing, James. You're in a 1-on-2, mate.
It's not. It's a tick. People just can't help it. I do it myself. It's a psychological barrier, Dan.
Yes.
You QQ, because I was talking to Shazam about it last week. I was saying, like, because Taz used to do it a lot in Versus Pro. He used to QQ. It's like a 1.6 tick.
Yeah.
Where you feel like you're you're more ready to engage. Your gun is fresher. You're more on point. But in that situation, you're dead.
Sounds really stupid when you try to
But
explain
it is stupid. That's the thing. It is completely stupid.
Yeah. Can't do that in Quake. Okay, so Flom is actually very close here to connect it. They flash him in. It's going to be dangerous here. Look at this fast push straight up in there. No, they are not. They're not. They just don't care. They just don't care. The abuse is coming, but Fugly is positioned well for this. Hades on the angle. He's expecting this, but Fugly picks up the kill already. Goes for the quick reload. Hades gets an opportunity here. Capitalizes. Takes down Fugly. Trade is real though. Nitro picks that one up. Even a second to follow as the bomb lays at his feet now, and he gets the tap on the last man. Flom hits the ground. 12-3 the score as Liquid annihilate Luminosity.
Yes, you must say that is a splendid half for Team Liquid. I almost said Mr. Team Liquid.
Mr. Team Liquid.
I don't know.
Mr. T.
For Mr. Team Liquid Senior Esquire.
Mr. T. Okay. So we can see that Luminosity, they got kind of unlucky in some spots. I mean, they definitely lost the wrong rounds. I mean, that sounds really stupid to say, but they got money screwed on two occasions, which just gave insane momentum to Liquid and their economy.
You know, Mr. T's mohawk is tribal.
Okay.
It's not just fashion; it's a tribal thing.
Okay.
I was reading about it this week.
You were reading about Mr. T's
I was,
mohawk.
yeah.
Thanks.
This is my life.
This is your life.
Okay, so very important pistol round here for Luminosity. They must hold. The charge is coming in. Two-pronged assault here. We've got a push here from Palace, a push from lower A, and this is they've left CT open. So this is like a variation of the A pushes we've seen. They've completely closed off the rotation, left CT open, and they've taken possession of CT. They've got two people holding it at the moment. Nitro looking for the flank from T-Spawn as well. He's going to find a frag. Two people left for the CTs. And they are in a very unfavorable position. There's a mad crossfire going on for the T's right now. Excellent play there by Team Liquid. Excellent play.
I must say that Threat would be very proud, because when I used to play those with Threat, when he had time for people like me, just kidding, we're still best buds. He would always advocate that in rounds like this, you should really push hard, at least with 2 or 3 players, at least into CT spawn. Because if you shut down the players there immediately, then you have this potential flank option on the guys stuck at CPL and jungle, especially if you use grenades on that area. So it becomes very strong to not allow them to get close from CT. So you can see how effective it was in that instance. So very nice to see that in play. And now it's just... this looks like a full eco here from Luminosity. They got a P250, a 5.7, but apart from that, this is full-on eco city. So
yeah, they know that the CT side can be very strong, and they're not willing to throw this match away just because they had a bad T side. We've seen some crazy pistol rounds won as well. No one's fallen yet for the CTs, although Flom is on his way. 3 HP, make that 0. Lex falls as well. 3 remaining, so this is standard anti-eco here. Just getting cut down from a distance. Hades putting in work with the P2000, but he will not find a frag. Fugly and Daps tagged down to the 30s to the 20s, but they will survive. So now we've got the FAMAS buy coming out here for Luminosity. Flom hasn't bought anything yet. He will go FAMAS as well. Frost opting for nades and a diffuse kit instead of the armor. So he will be the utility player for his team. He's got all the tools, got the MacGyver, got the plastic bands, the twigs, the spanner, Dan.
I like spanners.
You're a spanner.
They're good tools.
Anger's got 1 HP.
Yeah, it's not a nice position being, but better than being dead.
So Team Liquid, they had a 4-1-0 set up in the previous round, and they've pretty much gone for the same. But I think they had 2 in Palace, and they've got 3 on lower A, and it's Fugly just causing havoc, bedlam, anarchy in the mid-area.
They're going to start probing T-Slope here soon enough, and that spells a lot of problems here, because the setup here for Luminosity on A is not strong at all. They don't have a man in shadow, they just got one guy on the site. The rest of the teammates are susceptible to being smoked off, and that's exactly what's going to happen as these players roll into the site. Look at how easy it is for Liquid to gun them all down. And it's just Hades left. He's going to get eliminated as well. 15-3, Luminosity are in a very, very horrible spot.
Dank nade.
Match point for Team Liquid.
This is so beastly from Team Liquid that we are almost back on schedule if they win this round. That's crazy. It's 15-3. They are looking monstrous at the moment. And again, it's very early days of Elige on their team, but you know,
It's a good
You have
pickup.
to, exactly. You have to say that it's a good pickup. I think his
The thing is that
his output increases their whole team's output.
he's such an up-and-coming player, and they have the experience on their team.
We gotta leave that there for now because we've got a huge flank coming in from Anger in T spawn. But is he gonna get there in time? We've got Trays coming in on short, and now the Liquid team have wrapped from mid to A. But the bomb is over to B. So I don't know if Luminosity have any idea what's going on at the moment. Anger still running around with 7 HP. It's all down to Hades on the B bomb site. He has fallen as well. It's 3 versus 1. Anger with next to no money, no rifle, only a 5.7, a flashbang, no kits. This is looking quite dire for Luminosity.
Anger's in so much trouble. This is just unbelievable. What a spot to be in.
How much time is he even going to have by the time he gets there? You can see Eligia's on the fridge. He's with the milk and water, but it'll be Fugly who gets the final kill to take it to 16-3 in favor of Team Liquid. What a monster performance from them.
Absolutely. I mean, they